Going on, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday Watches. Insane close last week after the Jackson Hole event. And that's why being able to spot out reversals is so amazing. You can catch these reversals and you can catch the technical analysis side of things before the news even comes out. Like for example, we failed to make a lower low, took out that lower high, the signs of reversal, right? But anyways, we have some amazing setups thanks to this for this upcoming week. And let's get right into it. So as far as economic data, I believe we have Tuesday or Monday, we have some 7 a.m. news, new home sales, and then 7 a.m. news again, Tuesday, consumer confidence, and apparently we have 5:30 a.m. durable good orders also. Crude oil inventories at 7:30 a.m. Wednesday. GDP, Thursday is the big day. GDP at 5:30 a.m. So it'll be before market open, and then PCE on Friday, PMI on Friday. So a lot of news this week, but overall, we're gonna go based off technicals as always as the week goes. You guys know that these watches change throughout the week, right? Sunday kind of is good for like, the watches can change very quick, so always just adjust. But overall, the overall analysis for the week is usually pretty on point. So let's get right into it. SPY just broke out of this downtrend. The nearest level of demand that I will look for is going to be this one. This 640, 643.5 area. If it gets below that, probably 641.46. Okay, but I want to see this one hold more. And if we take out Friday's high and basically the all-time high of 647 area, that's where we start pushing higher. And yeah, that's where we start pushing probably like 648, psychological 650. It's going to be near the 6,500 on ES. So if I'm going to be looking at SPY, I must be looking at ES 6,500. The demand zone for ES is going to be this one right here. Whole area that you want to see hold is going to be like this 6470 area to even like this, yeah, 6468, 6470 area. Definitely keep an eye on that. We want to see that hold if we want to hold the higher low and push to these new highs, which it looks like we are getting. As far as QQ, I do got the levels plotted already. Nearest bounce level on Qs is gonna be, it's kind of a far way down. Maybe like this five. It's a distance away, actually. Let's see if we can find something closer. 570s potentially, but honestly, I'd actually rather see just this demand zone hold here. This area all right here, this 573 area. Hold resistance. Nice little bull flag. So if we can hold that 573 area, then we're pushing the 575, 576. Probably going to be my top watch for the week along with SPY. And then above that, 577. So Q's has a lot more room to highs than SPY does, of course. So just go back and target these next highs, 580s, and then 581.8, 583. But of course, take it level to level and respect the levels that we're trading off of. Favorite setup, one of my favorite setups for the week is going to be NVIDIA. Very, very strong. I want to see it reclaim this range we were in. Do you guys remember we were in this range? All from here, all the way to up here, just back and forth from this range. So if NVIDIA can reclaim that 179, 180 area, I definitely look for longs back into 182.65 and the top of that range. Daily time frame has a bullish engulfing, which looks absolutely amazing. And then the weekly candle closed very bullish also. So definitely one of my top watches for the week. Tesla is going to be a swing trade opportunity that I am very, very interested in. Maybe a couple months out, 400 calls, a couple of months out. I want to wait for some type of pullback. And we've been in this pennant, but we have not been making lower lows. Every low just gets higher, higher low, higher low. This one tries it again, higher low. Morning star on the daily. This pennant is at the point where it's gonna make a move soon and I want to be a part of it. So I'm gonna look for some type of halfway pullback, maybe to like 331 and look for swings. It's not like a scalp. You could take it as a scalp or a couple weeks out, but I want to catch the overall bigger move at least to 365. If it breaks, if depending on how it reacts at 365, that's where I'd want to catch a move into 380s. And I'll just have those 400 calls because those out the money contracts with time will increase it in volume and open interest. And when Tesla goes, especially after a range like this, it can go. So definitely keep this on watch. So Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon. Amazon has a amazing morning star on the daily. We just took out a demand zone and we never made a lower low below 220. So as long as it holds 226.85, I like this for a bounce back into 231, the recent high. So 226, 227 bounce. Keep that on watch. That is for Amazon. And honestly, those are the main setups I'll look for throughout the week. Meta did just reclaim 748, which is a major level from back here, here, here. A bounce there for a push back into 760s, 770s could be good also. So we can keep an eye on that. Google was at high, so maybe not may not be my favorite one. AMD is starting to reverse a little bit. But as far as I don't want to make this too long, guys, but yeah, that's that. These are gonna be like my top watches for the week. Spy, Q's, Tesla, Amazon, and Nvidia. I think with those, like, I just want to put my main focus on those and really try to execute on those. So I hope you guys enjoy this watch list. I hope you guys learn. If you guys want to watch me live trade every single day, Monday through Friday, I'll drop a link in the bio. You guys can use code AUG. But I hope you guys find this helpful and have an amazing week. Thank you guys for watching.